During his address at Oxford while speaking to an Oxford Africa convention at the historic Rhodes House in the United Kingdom, opposition leader Raila Odinga has continued to drum up support for his AUC chairmanship bid, stating that his appetite for continental politics was inspired by his experience as AU envoy for infrastructure. Our very own Munene Wero now reports.
Former Prime Minister Raila Odinga has elevated his AUC chair campaign to a higher notch, today pitching camp in the United Kingdom, where he pitched his agenda for the continent to an Oxford Africa convention at the historic Rhodes House, London. In a keynote speech to launch this year's Oxford Africa conference, the former Prime Minister revealed to those present that his appetite for the continental seat was inspired by experience during his time as AU envoy for infrastructure and also by advice from his close allies.
First, yes, I'm running for the position of chair of African Union Commission. But I've been actually requested by some of my friends, but also feel challenged having been a high representative of AU on infrastructure.
Odinga argued his plan to streamline trade across the continent, primarily through expansion of infrastructure to facilitate movement of goods and services between African countries.
Secondly, this lack of infrastructure between these African countries. And this actually makes it difficult for African countries to trade.
The Azimio La Umoja leader was presented with the hurdle of addressing China's growing influence in the continent, where he okayed Africans to do business with anyone as long as the trade is based on fairness.
But I say China is not a threat to Africa. Chinese have managed to do a wonder or a miracle in the latter half of last century. When they opened up their society.
Odinga was expected to usher his candidature end of May and partake in years-long campaign before the matter finally coming to a vote in 2025.
The 21st century as a truly African century. This is good African land to Asian time. Thank you. All right.
Munene Weru, KUTV.